Welcome back to Thief Gold. This time we're going to be playing Burglary in Blackbrook. At least we're getting back down to our normal stuff instead of being trapped in a SCP or whatever the last one was. Let's go, shall we? Alright, so you can never tell how rich a place really is until you get in there. See if you can find 1,000 in loot. The hammers have an expensive ceremonial hammer somewhere in the place, probably in the priest's quarters. Take it off their hands. The novices would sure be glad to see the hammer of initiation gone. You heard some nasty rumors on how it's used. Everyone loves a secret, loves the secrets. Okay, except those who wish to conceal them. See if you can dig some dirt on the hammers. Perhaps a diary? A rival chapter of the Hammers, the Sword Brothers, claims the silver chisel rightfully belongs to them. You really don't care about the claims, but they are offering big money to whoever can get it for them. When you're done, escape through the sewer tunnels that connect with the prison complex. Prison complex? Wait, what? We're gonna steal from the Hammers in a prison? This sounds like a really, really bad idea. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, seems straightforward. We have doors here that we can't click on, which makes sense because they're probably
Better get
dangerous.
to work.
Hello? Please don't see me. Yoink. So what do we got? We got blackjack. We got moss arrow. We got 2 gas arrows? A rope arrow and a sword. No, which other stuff? Parade ground and sparring area.
They don't understand us.
Well, I would rather you not be walking around. How would this be a parade ground? There's not much room for a parade. Very tappy too. With the reflection of sound off that ground, you could definitely hear the tanks squeaking if they come through here. And that's the last thing you want. Go smoke under the bleachers. Ah. What do you got here? Put the sparring area to good use today, Brother Wilkins. The Builder smiles upon our strivings to refine our warrior skills. We haven't had any fatalities this month. My only wish now is that the brothers would be as diligent in their practice of bow and spear in the training room. With a mastery of projectile as well as melee weapons, our order will have the benefit of becoming more well-rounded fighters, and we will be able to finally fire those drunken bowmen we have on staff. Brother Murder. Yeah, good luck with that. Don't think I've ever seen a Hammerite using a bow. Ever. In any of the games. Even the game that shall not be spoken of. Then again, my memory may be faulty. Perhaps there's something else here? Or no, just big hammers. Why is there so many broken hammers in the ring? You might want to clean that up. Somebody might slip and fall. Caution! High explosives. Not low explosives. High explosives. Oh, fuck. Ow! Doink, doink. Now let's not accidentally set him off. Dunk. I just leave those there. Ah. The privy. It's a long drop. Generator room. It's generating generators. Hi. 'Tis somebody there. Brothers, even we thou art not on duty in the prison area, be vigilant. With all other exits from the underground area locked and sealed, if there's a breakout, the escapees will likely come this way. And no more quarreling with the deputies the king has so generously provided to assist us with the handling of the prisoners. They are here to help us, so show them all due honor and respect. Priest Dunwall. Until our new alarm system is installed by Brother Logarth, keep double patrols until further notice, Father Corin. No, not double patrols. I think I knocked him out on his penis. That's quite embarrassing. Well, I doubt anybody goes in here. And hopefully he won't wake up and want a smoke break, but you can keep the high explosives company. Alright, so is this the prison? To the prison area! That's where we need to go when we're escaping. So we'll go there last. Training room. Ha! After talking with Brother Mirko, I have decided to make a bow practice mandatory for all new novices. Bow practice will be done twice a week after services. With skill in archery as well as the might of the hammer, we will become even more adept in dealing with the evildoers. Brother Wilkins, Masters at Arms. Well, I'll just take peace then. If you don't mind. Then hammers for days! We have some crates. Yeah, it works pretty good. Open all the way. Fine. There we go. They'll never know I was here now. Prayer and meditation chambers. What, no, Cat o' Nine Tails? Oh my god. I'm stuck. There we go, that was weird. Did we leave their stuff behind? Come across somebody a-praying. That would be awkward. Truth. Faith. Skill. Courage. Courage, you say? I knew a dog that was courageous once. What? Nothing. Really? All these doors and nothing available in any of them. People books? No. Be ever vigilant. Assistant to Chief Priest Father Nikolai Kurian. It's a hell of a name. I probably butchered the hell out of it. If I did, well, deal with it. That's my face. At least it didn't slam into me. Well, they're definitely practicing minimalists. Don't know where I was sticking that in, but... Holy water. Shit. I should have forbade it then, but I looked the other way when Brother Michael stole a golden idol sitting on top of one of the many graves in the tombs lying below our house of worship. The crypts down there predate our buildings here. Now we use it to bury our dead, too. That day we had entered the tomb to pay our last respects to the late priest Juan. Snatching the old relic, he said, the gold in this dirty... wouldn't go. This dirty thing will be better used in our hands than sitting down here where it can't do anything for its former unbelieving owners, he said with a smile. After all, why should the heathen take their rest awash in treasures with the builder's house lie in ruins? Ruins, you say? It looks pretty good to me. At the time, I was furious at some insults some of the townspeople had hurled at me as I was assisting Brother Andros with buying much-needed items and foodstuffs at the local market the previous day. Andros was filled with rage at their unprovoked blasphemy against us and our god, and would have slew half the people in the square had I not restrained him and bade him to be silent. Still angry, I agreed with his action, taking sinful pleasure in depriving the faithless of some of their goods, and took a blind eye to his theft. Yeah, because that's how the faith works. You just, when it's convenient, you just break your tenets. And now things are getting out of control. Michael has been sneaking into the tombs on a regular basis, robbing more and more artifacts. After pounding the statues into gold plates and selling them to some unscrupulous merchants outside of town, he has been slowly putting the money into the offerings, making it look like our small congregation was contributing more. I think he's been putting a significant amount in his own pockets, too. Dunwall is delighted and has been steadily restoring our temple over the last few weeks. If he knew the truth, we might end up in beaten with the hammer. Okay. With a hammer of discipline, or even locked away at Cragscliff. That's the least of my worries right now. Some of the unbelievers buried down there did terrible things in their lives. And some of their dark deeds might come back to haunt us should they be disturbed. I've already left the letter locked away in Brother Mike's room, and I intend to firmly repeat the message in person as soon as I find him. This has gone too far. I'm sure it's too late. Yep. Hi, how you doing? I'm, Chief Priest Father Nikolai. Come back here, I was talking to you. Give me that. I guess you're chief priest now. Come here. Now think of what you've done. Whoever you are. Hi! Treasurer and Chief of Administration, Brother Michael. Brother Mike? Somebody's a-singing. In here. Whoop. Boonk. Aww. Oh, you got the good stuff. Brother Mike's dirty little secret. Brother Karen has lost his nerve, I suppose. He should quit complaining and take a look around him at our renovated sanctuary. What was full of rot and decay has now been rebuilt into something we can show to our followers without being ashamed. Has the builder not willed it so? What good will those treasures lying in the tomb below us do for those who lie there? Those tombs date from before our sanctuary was built here, so it's not like I'm robbing from our own. Why not use the wasted wealth of the heathen? What our good priest Dunwall doesn't know won't do him any harm. Tonight I will return to the Pauper's Pit to retrieve the golden horn I hid there after I first investigate one of the older crypts. Then I'll be done with the whole business. With the money that we're getting from we're getting from the king to handle the surplus from his overcrowded jails, no one should notice. It's time to go. Should be back in a couple of hours. Well. Oh, this is from somebody else. Brother Mike, art thou a fool? I knew when I gave my consent by my previous silence that I had trespassed against the builder, but no more. Do not, I repeat, do not enter the tombs again. Brother Wilkins mentioned to me that he saw you down there the day before. I know what you're up to. It's one thing to take some gold coins and items that have been left on and around the graves of the unbelievers that derided us in life down there. It's another to start actually breaking into old crypts of unknown age and origin. Who knows what thou might stir up? Stop this foolishness now and let us never speak of the matter again, Brother Corin. P.S. After you read this note, destroy it and go to the ceremonial waters to undergo the ritual of cleansing and pray the builder forgives us both. Shouldn't you be cleansed as well, sir? So do you have the horn in here, or did you leave it somewhere else? Ain't no horn here, but there is a lot of money. Thank you, honey. Appreciate it. Ah, sanctuary. The Iron Chapel. It's too bright in here. Screw that. Let's do this side and then we'll go down the center. I seem to be having a lovely time. Hall of Learning. Head of Blackbrook Sanctuary. Priest Thomas Dunwall. Am I picking it? I can't hear. Ah, I picked it. He's got carpet? This bougie bastard. Bougie bastard. He's got his own office and everything. Despite our small congregation over the last month, Brother Mike reports that giving has nearly doubled. The builder has obviously stirred the hearts of the congregation to grant us this extra support. I have allocated the money to renovate both chapels and get the repairs done we have desperately needed for so long. Now our sanctuary has regained much of the glory it once had. Praise the builder for his love of the faithful. In spite of these good tidings, my heart is burdened with concern with the future of the Order. News from the city and correspondence with High Priest Valens has proved very disturbing. Since our High Priest took office just over 2 years ago, he has completely changed the fortunes of the Order. Our number in the city and surrounding regions have nearly tripled, and our influence is slowly but surely rising. The city nobles who once mocked the Order of the Hammer now speak in more respectful tones. Perhaps fearful would be the accurate term. The reopening of Crag's Cleft and the recent construction of a new holding facility in the city would have something to do with that. Valens obviously wants to recapture the power and glory of our past, but at what cost? Much of the recent gains in numbers of new acolytes has been due to a lowering of our high standards. The calls I thought that was a T. He calls it simplifying. Yeah, simplifying. Not to mention the scandal of reabsorbing many schismatic brethren, ranging from the Sword Brothers, who abandoned wielding the righteous hammer in order to carry swords so they would not be treated with as much contempt in this town as we are, to men who once were among our numbers before leaving to join the heretic Karis. So this is a Thief Gold engine, but it takes place after Thief 2. Okay. Now that Karis is gone, many of them want back in, not out of true repentance, but out of selfish desire to be part of the in crowd. I say shut out those who abandoned us in the troubled times. If they truly repent, the builder may yet grant mercy to them, but let us not risk the ruin of our own souls by letting those who might yet still hold on to some of those false beliefs. The compromise does not stop there. It is an ill-kept secret among our order that Valens has the Council of Master Forgers working night and day to dissect and duplicate mechanist technology. Despite disaster and humiliation the builder has righteously inflicted on his programs, he yet presses on. They say he now dresses more like a prince than a priest of the builder. What happened to that brave young man I saw not so long ago, who fought side by side with the mighty Thorin? Our courageous fighter of the undead, at the site of the haunted cathedral in the old quarter when brave brothers came from Blackbrook to Cyric and beyond the seas. To join hands with our brothers in the city, to support the Baron's invasion of the old quarter. We all knew that the Baron was just trying to erase his military humiliation at the hands of Blackbrook in the recent war. But we also knew in our hearts that the time had come to retake our old cathedral and avenge ourselves of the evil forces that had overrun it. Striking deep into the old quarter and reaching the area, we found ourselves unable to break down the mighty sealed doors of the old cathedral, until Thorin blew a hole through the side of the building with a sunburst of ice to gain entry. How terrible the struggle was when we stormed that place. Hammers swung left and right, flash bombs exploding with blinding light, the horrible attacks from evil apparitions, our novices bravely rushing to the fray to throw holy water on our dead and dragging them off to be burned so that they might not be transformed into new enemies. Through the evening and into the night, we fought the unholy ones to hang on the buildings we had gained, knowing we could expect little help from the city army during the night due to their struggles to hold the ground they had gained. Valens and Thorin ran among the groups of our warriors, striking zombies down and crying out to the builder for aid as they led our brothers by courageous example. My own life was saved from a haunt that slammed me into the ground and raised its sword to strike when Valens struck it down with the builder's fire. As dawn approached and our men, half in number, saw the torches of the city army as it advanced down the street to our position, to the explosion of fire arrows and shrieks of slain undead, we knew we had survived and succeeded. I will never forget the sight of that courageous priest standing before the defiled altar, pouring holy water to cleanse it and saying, "Shall we wail and gnash our teeth? Nay, we shall build anew. That which was ours belongs to us once again, and by the builder's power shall never relinquish it a second time." There was not one of us who did not weep with joy. Valens, who hath bewitched you, open thy eyes. That's a lot of H's for some reason. Cool. Cool story, bro. How does it help us here? Guess it doesn't. Just reminiscing of old times, of the old good times. Hey, the chisel. The silver chisel. And the ceremonial hammer. Nice. So we just need the hammer of initiation and some money and we're done. Wow, that's a lot quicker than I thought it would be. I'll be quite honest. Alright, let's go down the center now. I'm hoping this whole place is... this whole place is like one big circle. Is there any reason to be here? I think I alerted everybody in there just by walking in here. Let's find out. Yeah, I did. Oops! Alright, so... go down the Hall of Learning. It's called the library.
Hello? Show thyself.
Oh.
No one walks here now.
Hello? Who said that? Did you say that? Sneak. 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 Bunk! Yeah, it was him. I could tell by his... very distinct. Alright, well, don't go nowhere. I'll be right back with you. Unless there's a horrible pull book in here. Let's see what I can do. Can't even read the registrar. Just, oh, it's dark right here. Hey, you, come here. I want to make sure you're in the dark. Kneel at the foot of that statue. I don't know if it's a holy statue or not, but kneel. Boy, it's very bright out here. I don't look. Okay, there's nobody out here. Thank the gods. Not even some water arrows? Come on.
Something moved, thought I saw.
Something thought I moved, I see. Are you Mike? Creeps. You wouldn't happen to have the key, would you? Of course not. That'd be too easy. Well, should we try? Oh, okay. Just like a gravestone. I need a key. Disparaging. Brother Wilkins, Master at Arms. He's a master with his arms. You should see what he can do with his hands. I can see. He really likes his weapons. Healing potion? He's taking drugs. So the King of Blackbrook comes to us hat in hand after so many years of persecution and humiliation. Can't control the evildoers without us. Too bad, I would say, but Downs has instructed Dunwall to give full cooperation in the King's anti-crime efforts, or more like anti-criticism efforts, judging by the occupants of Cell Block 1. At least the King's lawmen are in line now, especially after the little brawl with Brother Andros when he caught 2 of them abusing one of the prisoners for no reason. As a result, we've got most of them shipped out with the exception of some bowmen who treat us with a little more respect now that they've seen what an angry brother can do. Speaking of Andros, he mentioned to me the other day that the prisoner in the north wing of Cell Block 2 were complaining about strange noises at night. They're probably just nervous about being so close to our old fact-finding room. They needn't worry, though. Dunwall has forbade its use in all but extreme cases of heresy. Oh? Somebody likes to be a little bit of a dom. Remember the magic word. The safe word is artichoke. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here, but not stuff I need. Damn it, why can't you have the good wine in here? Guess the new donations only go so far. Novice quarters. Are you guys playing dice in here? Fucking seriously? The fuck are you guys playing?
Whence came the year? Hold. Strict with my orders so that they're clear and people can carry them.
I already have enough loot.
With
Wow.
some kind of certitude.
I guess that makes sense because those are some big ass freaking. And I can leave if I want to. But I want to go down the crypt. Hymn 123, A Song of St. Frederick. Righteous one, build their strength to thee, strength to make all foes flee. Courageous in heart, hammer in hand, raises mighty workers of wood and stone to shield and aid his fellow man. That was a long way to go for that one. Minions of the tricksters submit and lay low before the righteous hammer crushes thee with one blow. I mean, it wasn't really snappy, but I can see where you're going with that. Food. Take that, and that. Don't mind me. Just take those right off there, and for some reason, you don't notice. Cool. Glad we have the stock. Doubt there'd be any good flatware out here. Toilets for the novices. They don't get privacy, apparently. what this room is. It's not marked. Guess just above a novice? Come on. Okay. Well, hi. Guess we'll look. Oh, there's a lot of chests. We'll look around, but we'll look around more next time. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed my nonsense. If you did, a like, comment, subscribing, and hitting that bell icon would be greatly appreciated. And this has been Boylag, signing off.